Alright, I may have done something wrong here. Once we have this line, well, the first line we made was this one, right? This demonstrates the other side of this entire mass. That's what I'm claiming. And then I used this to make this. What I think I needed to do was we need to have our snap ruler visible, and we need to turn it off for the moment because what did I do? I said that this represents the top. I think that's wrong. This has to represent the back. It has to. What we want to do is find the center of our mirror plane. Oh, right. How do we find the center of our mirror plane? We go, again, that's the problem. That's why I wanted to find it. Oh, that's the other side of, yeah, that's a mirror of that distance, right? If I wanted to find the center point of that, got it. Got to go through the middle, which is basically what I did. All right, so now I would say, okay, this goes here, and this goes here, and that's the center. Is that right? Way off. It would be off because it's wrong. Let me see again. I got this is the, oh yeah, that can't be. This has to go through. Dagnabbit. I think this is wrong. This goes down, and I did it the same way here. I did it the same way. You can see I got the same situation going on here. But yeah, that and then this is only different because I made one line different. I need to figure out how to calculate the distance. Obviously, if I do this, it's the same thing. If I go through this center point, it's there. But this doesn't line up. Yes, it does. Well, yeah, see, again, I think I'm just messy because of all right, now just don't. This goes through the center of this. This goes through the center. Aha. 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 This is what I did wrong. No, wait a second. No, because we don't know. Okay, hold on. Oh, shit. Something's amiss. It's close, but it's not 100%. I can't. Have to figure out how to duplicate. I'm I'm having trouble flipping it in my head. I understand the concept, it's gotta be here. I need all of this mass to occur after this. And I believe that I have that by crossing the end point of the center down to the diagonal. Now I need, instead of that here, what I need is this. I need this point. That's not possible. Let's make another X here just so we can understand this concept. Whoa, now look at that. Oh, wrong. Here we go. Right, we want this mass. That's right. I just have a feeling I think this might be right. This gotta go through the center of this to get to this. And this has to go through the center of this to get to this. Because that's the center. This goes right through. Wait a second. So right that goes through the center of there. Why? What I'm not. If this. Oh. Okay. Those are not right. These, this, center, keep doing it. It's the only thing that makes sense. But when I do this, I find that my center point is fine. I'm assuming it's close enough. And if I can find that, I don't need to find this again. I know how to tell. Yes, I do know how to tell real quick. Watch this. Here we go. And it's going right there. I did it. Oops. You see? I can't figure out how this could be wrong. This space has to represent this space. I think it looks lesser, but right, look. Bzz. Nope. Right, yeah. Somehow this is right. But what if we wanted to say, how come this doesn't go here? Oh, it does. It crosses right through the center. Oh, of the box to get. I don't understand why I feel that that's right. It's the sixth sense of me telling me I got to go through the center of this box in order to find the perfect diagonal of this. And something about me is thinking it should be more, just a little bit higher, like that. I don't think so. I'm thinking maybe more like that, right? Like we're nitpicking at this point, right? I think I did it right. Well, if anybody can tell me whether I did it right or not, I really think I did it right. I think the space is naturally going to appear more because the perspective. How many? Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's just slightly Well, what do you know? It doesn't help when you've done it wrong. Look at this line. This line is not snapping to perspective. Five. Black. Snap. I'll tell you what, for whatever reason, the only thing wrong with that was this fucking thing. I snapped to the vanishing line instead of the perspective line. That's the only reason it didn't look right. Somehow I've managed I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, but I'm definitely doing it a lot better than I ever did before. The temp, this. Make sure you snap to the actual friggin' thing. Not that, this. Right, got it. Now, what about this one? Oh, are you kidding me? Well, that snaps too. Ah, that's right. No, that's right. Alright, let's go here. Let's get our red. What did we want to do? We wanted to bring this. No snapping. No snap. Number 2. This down to here, which is where it goes. And then this we want like that, and this we want like that. Is that what we want? So now that's not right. So we're screwing up 6 ways to Sunday here. That's not right. This can't come to both here and here. That's just all there is to it. This has to go. Yeah. Fudge. Alright, red pen, do your thing. Find the center point of this. Enable snapping. Center point of the square. Well, right. Disable snapping. the center. Whoa. I guess they just keep getting sloppier and sloppier. Oh, come on, snap. Snap here. Snap here. Why did, oh, snap. Unsnap. Alright, here's the big test. We're gonna cross this, because this I know I'm doing right. We're gonna cross there. Look at that. This was right all the time. In doing it this way, that is so strange, but yet that's what it is. I'm taking, wow, I don't know how that works, but it does. Oh wait, so now that let's take those away. So I've done that. Done that. And then so this would be the center point. That should land. It's not landing. Is it just... Look, this should land. And it's close, but it's not right. It should... Oh. Just where is the center point, right? I mean, what happens is you're getting nitpicky. You can't forget that I'm drawing very small, and these lines are getting fat. In the world of perspective, at least the way they've been doing it for the last 100 years, they do it with a frigging pencil on an actual piece of paper. Maybe not the last 35 or 40 years, but that's how it's done. So the problem with doing perspective in the digital world is this. When is the last time you used a pencil that was this fat and tried to do perspective lines with it? I think that's the main problem. I'm still confused about how I came up with the idea that this line comes down here and it's the back of this entire, and that somehow this, just because it crosses the center of this box, somehow represents that side of the box. And yet this is close enough for a cigar. And if I was to draw the infamous line that brings the mirror to life, it would go only that far off. So I'm off by like that much, at most, right? I mean, I don't think I'm doing it wrong. But I don't know, it's a little bit on the tricky side, isn't it? But what I'm showing you right now is that once you've decided that you're going to draw something like this in this way, who's going to come along and go, oh, your perspective, well, it's not perfect. I can see that these three things are not good enough. So I might be doing something wrong. I might be doing something wrong. Yeah. Come on. Now what I'm trying to demonstrate right now is the actual smallness of this drawing and the idea that once you start actually making these things into something, at this point, I can kind of freehand this stuff. Well, I am using the ruler. And I just need this. Again, let's see. We want this. We want this. I don't know if it matters. I'm just, all I'm trying to do is make a demonstration that demonstrating here is that it really gets to a point where whether you do it right or whether you do it wrong, if you're analyzing it, it looks wrong. That's the funny thing about this stuff. If you just saw this picture, you wouldn't say, oh, are those perfect? Are they perfectly duplicate? You'll just say there's three of them. You know what I mean? That is my demonstration for today. I can't imagine how I did this wrong. I can't imagine where I went wrong here, and if I went wrong at all. I mean, we're seeing the same, well, that we would see the same pattern if I did it wrong. We're seeing, well, here I closed the gap by adding extra. See, that's another thing. Like, I closed the gap on this because I added volume to this. And since we're going above the horizon, that volume translates to closing this gap. So this looks even smaller than this now because we can't, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully I figure out what I did wrong, if I did anything wrong. I'm just not sure I did anything wrong. Really not sure. Good night.